Hello dear students, welcome to LFI Educates. So this is our last video for the chapter Relations and Functions, and in this video we shall discuss a few problems from the exercise 2.3 as well as a few from the miscellaneous exercise. So let us see the first one. Here we have question number 1, that is, it is given that which of the following relations are functions. So for that we have considered the question number 1, Roman 1. So here the relation given is 2 1, 5 1, 8 1, 11 1, 14 1 and 17 1. So let us see. If I draw the arrow diagram for this, here what are the elements of the domain? 2 5, 2 5, 8, 11, 14 and 17. And what are the elements of the range? It is 1 1 1 1 1 1. So all are 1. That means all the elements are associated to 1 itself. Okay, so is this a function? Is this relation a function? Yes, here we can see that all the elements of the domain has been considered, and all the elements, each of the elements have a unique image. Fine. So this Roman 1 is a function. Now let us see question number or Roman 3. So in Roman 3 we have the relation 1 3 1 5 2 5. So is this relation a function? Let us see. Draw the arrow diagram. Here in the domain they have 1 and 2, and in the range they have 3 and 5. Okay, so how are the ordered pairs associated with each other? 1 is associated to 3, 1 to 5, 2 to 5, 2 to 5. Fine. So is this relation a function? No. Why? Because we can see that the element 1 has 2 images, which contradicts the definition of function. Okay, so we cannot say that this relation is a function. Now let us see a question, that is question number 2. So here the function given is f of x is equal to root over 9 minus x squared, and we need to find the domain and the range of this function. So how to do it? At first, what will be the domain and range? Here if we draw the ray diagram, this will be the domain. Suppose it is the set A and the set B, and what is the function defined? It is f is equal to root over 9 minus x squared. Fine. So basically we need to find all the x or all the x here which belongs to the domain, and here we need to find all the y's which belongs to the range, or which belongs to the codomain. Actually the y's will be the range. Fine. So how to do? At first we see that this function, what is this? It is some number inside the root over. So if we get a number like minus 9 inside the root over, so what kind of number will be that? It will be a complex number, or since you have not got a complex number, actually we are dealing with all the real valued functions, so this will not be a real number. Okay, this will be an imaginary one. So this function will be defined when 9 minus x squared is greater than equals to 0, only then it will be defined. So this will give us x squared minus 9 less than equal to 0, and from here we shall get, using the a square minus b square property, x minus 3 into x plus 3 less than equal to 0. Now what does this give us? We see that multiplication of two numbers is less than 0. That means either this can be negative and this can be positive, so their product will be negative, or this can be positive, this can be negative, so their product is negative. So we shall be arriving with two conclusions, that is either x minus 3 less than equal to 0, just write like this, either x minus 3 less than equal to 0, x plus 3 greater than equal to 0, or x minus 3 greater than equal to 0, x plus 3 less than equal to 0. So these are the two possibilities that we have. Now from here what can we write? X is less than equal to 3 and x is greater than equal to minus 3 for this interval, or what can we have? X is greater than equal to 3 and x is less than equal to minus 3. So this will give us minus 3, x will be greater than equal to minus 3 less than equal to 3, and from here we shall get, or directly I can write that x belongs to the closed interval minus 3 to 3, and here x belongs to the closed the interval minus infinity to minus 3 union 3 to infinity. Okay, so these are the two possible domains that we have got. Now let us check in this case what happens. Here, if I consider any number inside this interval, for our sake let us take x is equal to minus 4, which is inside this interval. Okay, now if x is equal to minus 4, what about this? We shall have root over 9 minus 16, isn't it? And that will be equal to a negative number. So this will, the property that we are dealing with real valued functions will not exist. That means we cannot take x equal to 4. Similarly, if we take x equal to 4 here, earlier we have taken x equal to minus 4. So we shall have root over 9 minus 16. So similarly, we are getting a negative number here, isn't it? So we shall not consider this also. Therefore, we cannot recognize this interval. Okay, so our domain will be x belongs to minus 3 to 3. So therefore we can take any value from minus 3 to 3 for this x. Okay, so this is our domain, or this is how we find the domain. Now for the range, what to do? That means we have got all the x's. So what are the x's here? It will start from minus 3, minus 2, minus 1 to 2, 3 and so on, including all the rational and irrational as well. Okay, now we need to find the y. Fine. So what is the domain here? The domain of the function is minus 3 to 3. Already we have calculated this, or we have got this. Now to find the range, let us take y is equal to fx, and what is this? It is 9 minus x squared. So what we have found, the domain, our domain was minus 3 to 3, that isn't it? That means we have to consider all the values inside this interval. So now for our sake, let us take x belongs to minus 3 to 3. So whenever we are taking any element from minus 3 to 3, if we put minus 3 here, suppose 9 minus 3 whole square, so what will that give us? Root over of this will be 0, isn't it? Also, if we take the extreme value, that is 3, so it will be 9 minus 3 squared will be again 0. So for whatever extreme values you are putting, the minimum number that you are getting is 0. That means the range will be, so this minus 3 and this 3 will be mapped to 0. So the range will start from 0 and it will take all the elements. And what can be the least element or maximum element here? It can take minus 2. So if we give here minus 2, what will be it? 9 minus 2 square will be 4. So it will be root 5. So root 5 is already here. That means minus 2 will map to root 5. Even 2 will be mapped to root 5. Similarly, the maximum number it can have is if we put root over 9 minus 0 square. So it will be root 9 and that will be equal to 3. So this 0 will be the only number that will be mapped to 3, and 3 will be the maximum value of the range. So our range will be 0, 3. Fine. So since our domain, we have the domain, that is why we can easily find the range from it. Okay, applying the function. So this is your question number 2, Roman 2, a very important one. Now let us see question number 5. Here a function is given f of x is equal to 2 minus thrice x, and x belongs to the set of real numbers with the condition that x is greater than 0. So we need to find the range of this function. How to do it? At first, let us consider y is equal to f of x, and what is our f of x? It is 2 minus thrice x. Now this can be written as y is equal to 2 minus thrice x, and this can be written as thrice x is equal to 2 minus y, and from here I can write x is equal to 2 minus y divided by 3. Now according to the question, it is given that x is greater than 0. So if x is greater than 0, I can write this x greater than 0, and this means that 2 minus y by 3 will also be greater than 0, and from here I can write 2 minus y greater than 0. This will imply minus y greater than minus 2, and from there we shall have y less than 2. Fine. That is, we have found a restriction for the y, that is the value of y must be less than 2. And what is y? It is the range or the elements of the range. So our interval will be the range of f is 2 to infinity, and it will be a open interval because we are taking values less than 2. Fine. So this will be the end of our exercise 2.3 and also the end of the chapter relation and functions. So I have done many problems in the PDF, and I shall be giving you the PPT as well. So please have clear understanding of this chapter. This will be very essential for your grade 11 and 12. So if you have any doubt, feel free to ask me anytime, and till then stay home and stay safe. Thank you.